current living situation? You say housed? How's the risk of being homeless? Homeless. Okay, so streets, shelter?
At 10 o'clock on this January morning, the doors are officially opened and the Spokane Homeless Connect is underway. For the next 5 hours, staff, volunteers, attendees, and service providers all merge into a sea of activity as our community learns and demonstrates what it means to serve those in need. We thought it would be a good idea to simply take some time and let you absorb some of the sights and sounds of the Connect for yourself. It's the next closest thing to being here.
So we partner with Homeless Connect, and we have members of our staff on that board also. And we offer a space here for them to offer a lot of services for the homeless here in Spokane. So the homeless come to one site and learn all the different resources that are available to them. You know, for us in the Salvation Army, we're about rescue the perishing, renew the ability to thrive, and restore healthy communities. And so this fits within our goals. And for us, and I'm sure everybody else here, we don't want to treat the homeless as that is where they are for life. We want to say, hey, that's where you are right now. But man, we've got bigger plans for you, and that you can rise above where you're at and actually get a job, get into permanent housing, and thrive at a level that where you can thrive. Not everybody's going to be a doctor. You might be the Walmart greeter, but man, that might be the place where you're thriving and that you're giving back to the community.
We are with Providence House of Charity Medical Clinic. We are a walk-in clinic, free clinic. We help people sign up for insurance. We help with different resources. I think for me, being in the front of the, what they call as the welcome mat, breaking down those barriers when it comes to medical care, and some of our patients are really damaged by the way that they may have been treated, restoring that trust and breaking through those layers of that and making them feel welcome right when they come in the door.
My name's Kate Burke. I'm on the Spokane City Council and I represent District 1. So we're here in my district today, and that's Northeast Spokane. It's great to see agencies, organizations, nonprofits, business communities, and leaders in the area come together to really see what the issues are and figure out ways that we can solve these problems. So being here today is really an experience, and I think it's a great opportunity for our community to see what's going on, hands-on, and really helping these folks find resources that are already out there that maybe they can touch base and get those resources to become successful.
Hi, my name is Mark Richard, and I'm the president and CEO of the Downtown Spokane Partnership. I think equally what we hear is that we need better access to affordable housing. So we need not only access to subsidized housing, but also making sure that new entry homes can be built affordably. So how do we incentivize and provide a permit process so that a brand new starter home isn't too expensive? So access to housing, right? We also have a plethora, as you know, of old housing stock that is just around in our community sitting vacant, has been abandoned, and those need to be, I think, refurbished and made accessible.
I'm David Condon. I'm the mayor of the city of Spokane, and today at this Connect, it's really about bringing the resources of all of our partners to those that are most vulnerable in our community. Everything from our court systems to housing organizations to healthcare to haircuts to animal care, all of these things coming together to really provide a one-stop shop, and then at the same time for the city and for the county as part of our annual count of homeless and those people that are experiencing homelessness in different facets to make sure that we have the programs that service the most vulnerable in our community the best way.
I'm Janine Moore. I'm with Life Services My Choice Clinic. I'm the clinic director there.
And I'm Nancy Seefeld, and I am also with Life Services, and I am the director of volunteers. We love being part of it because the other arm of our ministry is our maternity home and our host homes. And so we have a lot of clients that come to us that are pregnant. We'll service anyone who is 12 years and older who's pregnant. And a lot of the gals that we see are homeless. And so it's an opportunity to give a safe environment for their baby and themselves. It's run family style, and we provide a social worker to help navigate the public assistance part of things, school goals, career goals, and help them through usually a pretty tough patch.
We're here at Homeless Connect today because we do a lot of outreach work, and we have a table at any job resource fair. We always want to have representation for veterans in the community and mostly increase awareness that we even exist and be there in case they're a veteran that's homeless or at risk of homelessness. They need to connect with our office, and then in turn we can connect them to other resources. We partner with a lot of people here in the homeless community.
Well, this is a very wonderful program that's going on. This Homeless Connect is just full of services, it's full of resources, and a lot of the people here, as we use a soft heart and an open mind, it's very helpful because a lot of the people, unfortunately, that are of the homeless community are gyms. They're gyms in our society that we just have to make sure that we lend the love. And when the love doesn't seem enough, we love more, because every single one of them deserves a chance. Every single one of them. So I'm just glad to be here, be a part of this, and continue to just float around and usher people to get them where they need to go in the right direction.
I'm Allie Norris. I'm from Mission Community Outreach Center. I'm the executive director there, and we're a free clothing, hygiene, and diaper bank, and we serve all of the Spokane City. And today I'm on the planning committee for the Homeless Connect, and I run the food bank.
People matter, regardless of their pathway, regardless of where they've been, where they're headed. People matter, and if they're struggling with staying drug and alcohol free, the cafe is a place that they can come and have support and become a part of a community that supports their recovery journey.
I have been a member of Recovery Cafe since I decided to join the recovery journey back in June of 2018, and it has been a huge part of my recovery, and I love to be there. I love to help other people that are going through the same journey, that have suffered the same disease, and it's an amazing community, and I love being there.
And I have been a part of the Recovery Cafe team since July 30th, 2018, and it's been a blessing.
We're just excited to be able to serve our community in this way and meet the clients that we are all sharing, actually. And homelessness and substance abuse are some of the highest risk factors for kiddos that are falling into trafficking. And so it's really important to us to be out here in the community and telling people that we're a resource that they can call and potentially even have a kiddo housed with us.
Within 48 hours of being homeless, 1 in 3 kiddos will be approached for what is ultimately trafficking. So here we get to really get on the ground floor for an opportunity to intervene before it's too late.
I'm Eileen Lupert. I'm the managing librarian of the Spokane Valley Library. So I'm here with the library. We're forgiving library fines and signing people up for library cards. And we have a new low-use card for people who don't have addresses. We've had almost 500 people here today, so that tells you how important it is. For the library, we really want to be about connecting people in the community. That's what we do. So it only makes sense that we're here to help be a part of that. Well, I think that we've worked really hard to try to knock down as many barriers as we can. Most libraries will block you at a certain point, but we try to find ways around that. We now have an internet-only card, so you don't have to worry about fines. As I mentioned, we have the low barrier card where you can still check out 2 items if you don't have an address. So we try to find ways to do it, but we know if you're a family and you've got kids, if your card is blocked, your kids don't get to read. So any way we can, we're trying to knock those barriers down when we're able to. I'm proud to be a part of the Homeless Connect. This is where we see our clients. This is where we make new clients for the library. As I said, we did this last year, and we were so inspired out in the Spokane Valley. We did a Spokane Valley Connect last September, where we were able to serve another 325 people. So we want to be a part of it here at the Salvation Army. We want to continue to grow it outside of Spokane and downtown as well.
I'm with Family Promises Spokane. I'm the executive director there, and we run shelters for homeless families in particular. And we also do some rental assistance and aftercare for families. There's a lot of different shelters, but they're designed more around men come into this shelter, or women come into this one, and men and women are split, or teenage boys, nobody knows where to put them. And so until we opened the Open Doors, the emergency family shelter, there was no place for families to stay together if they were homeless. And so this is the one place where you can walk in the day you're homeless, stay together as a family, and it's really designed around kids. So it's a different environment than a lot of the other places.
I'm Sarah Miller, and I'm with the Spokane Public Schools HEART program.
And I'm Tracy Fowler. I'm also with Spokane Public Schools HEART program.
Our job is to facilitate the McKinney-Vento Homeless Education Assistance Act, and that act provides supports and services to students who are experiencing housing instability or homelessness. And so the federal law is what dictates the work that we do, and the HEART program is the avenue in which our district provides those services. And so we do a lot of different things within the school setting. So far this year, we're up over 1,000 students that we've identified within our district. We stay pretty steady right around the 950 mark, so of kids who are actively receiving services. Over the course of the year, our district tends to hover around 4.5% of our student population in any given year has experienced homelessness at some point within that school year. The Homeless Connect event just allows us to make sure that the word about our program is out there, so that we can be more recognized amongst the community, and so that families know that we even exist.
I work with Solution Is Ours. We're street outreach. We go out into the streets at night, find people where they're located, try to get services to them, get them directed towards services. And make sure people aren't dying in the streets at night. We've been actually, they used to do a warming center here. We used to come down and feed down here every night of the week that it was open. Now we have a couple other warming centers around town. But every year we come down for the Homeless Connect. Salvation Army is awesome putting this on. They've been really, really great over the years with our homeless community. Yeah, that's kind of why we're here. I mean, there's people all over the city that are, a paycheck away from becoming homeless, and it's once you find yourself in those straits, it's really hard to pull yourself out of it. So we try to give people a helping hand, get them where they need to be, get them applied for services, housing, food, that type of thing.
I am with Northwest Harvest, and we are a food distributor. We have 375 partners in Washington State, and we're very pleased to be here at the Homeless Connect and to offer our services to them. We distribute the 375 food banks and meal plans we give to. The food is nutritious food with dignity, so it's with no charge. So if someone agrees to be one of our partners, they come to a food bank and without ID, without zip code, without mail, if they say they're hungry, then we say, here you go, and we're glad you're here. With Northwest Harvest, we gave over 32 million meals last year in Washington State without government funding.
We're here to connect homeless individuals to services. This particular program is geared at assisting homeless people get off the streets. We have different tiers of assistance that we can offer. Basically, we're just here to help people get housed. Mostly people that lost their housing due to lack of income or breakdown of personal relationships. A lot of times there's some types of substance or mental issues that prevent people from being able to really maintain things. So that's kind of the common thread that we see. I really think that you judge a community by how it helps the people at the lowest. And I feel like it's my calling to help those people up.
Of course, our primary mission at Spokane Valley Partners is food, and we distribute about 1.5 million pounds a year through a lot of different programs. So people don't think that there are homeless in the valley, but there are, and we serve them every day by the dozens. So officially, the point in time count from last year said there were 45 homeless in the valley. So we know there are a lot more than that, and we have about 800 classified homeless students in valley schools alone.
This is an outreach to try to reach out and touch the downtrodden, the homeless, and then just kind of offer a ray of hope and let them know that there are entities that feel their pain. Well, I have been homeless, and I know that not so much in Spokane, but Seattle, Texas, there's a sense of hopelessness. It's just, why try to do anything? Nobody cares, you know, but you know, there's no incentive to do anything but maybe alcohol, drugs, or your mental health kicks in, and people need to know that there are people that will help, and this is important because it puts a face on the people that are here to help the downtrodden. And I had a 50-year heroin addiction. You know what I mean? I had never thought that I could be clean and sober. And a big part of my recovery is surrounding myself with like-minded people. I couldn't do it without that. I've met a lot of people down here just networking that I'll continue to be in contact with.
Oh, I'm just here with the programs that they have going on right now for the assistance and opportunities for homeless and in need of their help. I had my dog's rabies vaccination done, and housing for SNAP. They're helping me with that, as well as Melina and the DSHS, what's it called? Eligibility review. It's been really good. It's a lot of people. Just really good atmosphere. You know, everyone's just here to get what we're doing done. This is one of the best events that I've actually seen and been able to attend. I was at the food bank yesterday, and I found out they were having this today when I was over at the warming center on Armina, and I've been kind of just playing it by ear. I don't know. I want to get back into my own skin. It's rough, you know. Like I have to carry all my stuff with me every single day: food, blankets, coat, and I can't, you know, just it's cold and there's a lot of snow and it's heavy, and then I have my dog, so I don't really like to walk around, and it's really difficult to find a place to just be. Annabella, yeah, she's a mutt. She's cute. She's a good pet. She's really smart. I'm lucky to have her. She was 12 weeks old when I first got on this street. Technically off and on again for like 11 years. However, I'm young, and it's just, you know, life. You can't expect everything.